What's up, guys? I'm out here, West Hamers TV. We're watching the teams walk out. West Ham away to Dinamo Zagreb. Big games for the run now. They're walking fast out, like. Big games, to be fair. West Ham away to Dinamo Zagreb here in Croatia this evening. Peter Drury's in commentary. I love Peter Drury commentating. Yeah. The score pretty quickly. It is a tough place to start. Not Martin, what's his name? Peter. Here we go. Here's the anthem. Lovely Europa League anthem, to be fair to. There's Adeyemi, the Zagreb captain. Here we go, guys. It's not quite the Champions League one, but it's the Europa League one. Pretty quiet, isn't it?
West Ham, this is fresh. There have been flirtations with the continent, quirky summertime qualifiers. And I bought him a 10-15 years ago, a hint of a run at the turn of the century. But the truth is,
it's so weird, man, honestly. Come on, you bloody Ireland. Come on, man. Where's Antonio beside Fabianski in the front? I'm going to be doing it in different order in Europa League, are there? There's Lifwich in goals. No, FIFA or Fitch, I don't know where he is. That's him. I think is it there? There he is. Yeah, they striker. I think they're going for 3-5-2 or something, to be fair, this evening, which is quite interesting. So there's the Zagreb team. They've gone Lifwich in goals. Teofila, Lauritsen, Sutalo in defence. Misic, Ademi, Frangi, Andristocki, and Iwanjic, Minakovic, and Orsic. And he was behind Orsic and Petkovic. I think Petkovic is Switzerland, so very dangerous attack. I think one will hold the ball up top, one can run in behind. So we got to watch that this evening. But one thing we got is pace in that defence, and that's good. Yeah, so it's fine, really good.
Referee is Rudy Bouquet from Amiens in northern France.
French referee. French elections do that.
Wigan, Leicester, and Manchester United, Arsenal, and just last month on Tottenham as well.
You hear the bubbles in the West Ham fans saying? And see me rather.
West Ham's 11 includes 2 club debutants in Khartoum and Croatian that did Vlasic, rich in European clubs.
I just don't want to lose the first game. I'll take a point all day here. A win is not even better for you. You know, once we don't get 4 in this group, I don't mind. We want second, but once we get European football after Christmas, that will do us, to be fair. No bother. Big game about the kick-off here in Croatia. Come on, you Irons. Come on, lads.
Who continues from what has been established over the first month of the season as the first Dinamo.
Well, to kick off here in Croatia, West Ham will do it first and play from left to right. I know it's a different kit in a way, to be fair, but big kick clash still. It's dark blue versus light blue and white stripes, I suppose. No sponsor for West Ham season either, are there? There's boos. I don't think Zagreb do take the knee, do they, to be fair. Big start. I want to see tempo good. I want to see decision making proper. I want to see take your chances more than not. And we're not going to hoof it for where we are. Yeah, we waited a second to flip it. I want to see those 2 signs. Early slip from Vlasic, I think. I have European experience, to be fair, for these sort of styles. Ball on the right. Fornals blocked, I think, early for West Ham's first corner of the game in the 32nd mark, so first minute. And good play from Fredericks on the right side there. Maybe a side we can get at.
He's the key player for West Ham.
We got it. So Zuma, Suchek, few lads, Tony O'Rice, you know, someone can get their head in the corner here, to be fair, be nice. Need to take these chances. Early lead would be nice. Cresswell to take his left foot from the right. Good delivery. Can he do it in the Premier League? Can he do it in Europa League? Okay, he comes out for it. Slivkovic, Croatian, punches it away. Not a bad ball, just too close to the goalkeeper. Fornal just puts it out for Zagreb throw. Put too much heavy touch in it in the end. This time win it back in. So we might get a lot of the ball here, which is interesting because that's not what we play with really, is it?
Launched himself with that extraordinary comeback win against Tottenham here in March.
They're in the middle of the park.
Just at the start of that week, under very unusual circumstances, and has flown ever since. Zagreb, perennial champions in their land, certainly champions now, double winners last year, and their run to the quarter-final at Tottenham's expense was the
Antonio
ever been.
takes it off to the left, Fornals in the overlap. Another West Ham corner, different side this time. It's interesting. Good start from the Hammers. So weird seeing it in the European game. You're just not used to it, are you, to be fair? I love it. Just even if you just get one season out of this, one season wonder for us and see what happens. Anyway, Fornals, I think taking the right this time, he's right foot. Oh no, it's Cresswell. There's two lying over, I think. It's interesting. Who's going to swing it in? Probably more suits the right footers as this. Cresswell to swing it in. Zuma putting on the edge of the box. And the edge of the box. You know how him taking shots. Fires it over the post and no deflection there. Goal kick for Zagreb again. To be fair, it's an impressive start considering it did look like it took a deflection to be fair, but maybe missed it, I don't know, in the end.
He has played only once in Europe before, in one of those relatively recent Europa League qualifiers against the Romanians Astra Georgiou back in 2015, and he scored on his only European appearance, 1-1.
Zagreb is playing a bit early possession now on the inside their own half around the back. Big capitalising a mistake maybe from him, who knows. I just don't like this West Ham game. The other one the other day wasn't too bad, but I still don't think it's great. Here you go, we've got us at home, but that's normally similar to the years as well. No foul there, lovely. From, I think, Antonio. Zuma's very heavy back there, isn't he? Hopefully that could be our centre-back partnership for years to come, Diop and Zuma. Rice. For Zuma. Zagreb presses. Zagreb are happy to actually let them the ball for the most part. There's no pressing which I normally see against us, so it's nice that. So maybe they like to hit in the counter, do they? I mean, they're still pretty much 5 at the back, so I think that's the way they're playing, like we normally like to play. 4 from Fornals there. Put out from Cresswell's pass by the Zagreb defender, and it's going to be West Ham throw in 5 minutes nearly on the clock here. So takes the throw. Fornals being pushed on, but back for Rice. Takes it off. Zuma crosses the ball into the box, headed away by the Zagreb defender. They can maybe hit counter maybe now, will they? No. I don't see a threat from Zagreb here so far. Let's see. Let's see a winger. He's nice. Anyway, slip there, Antonio. Is the pitch like artificial or slippy or something? Because I've seen a few slips so far. French. I have to learn these names as I go by. I actually know 1 or 2 of them. Orsic plays it. Oh, Wise. I don't know who that is. Ademi. No, he's Macedonian, I think. Isn't he? Oh, the right. Oh, but that got some throw again. Very good. It's good pressure from us. Cresswell to take.
Last season, something West Ham need to get used to playing against various nations with winners coming out of their leagues. This is a good West Ham team.
To find Antonio on the left to hold it up. He does. Vlasic drive to the middle of the park. He has fouls. No foul. I think that was a foul. Because if he doesn't do anything there, nothing happens. Even he gets past. So, if you're blocking his chances of getting through, that's another foul, but okay. So, Giant up doing well. Make sure you click subscribe or click like on the video. Be free to interact with the stream or video as well. Zagreb in the end.
Last club, CSK Moscow. The signs were good against Southampton at the weekend. He didn't get off the bench.
Didn't really happen for him though, Peter, did it? Everton, Vlasic. So lots to prove, but if David Moyes brings you in, you know you're going to have quality, that's for sure. He doesn't make any risks, doesn't take
Zuma, Diop, I think, wins an early header. Oh, for Zagreb throw-in. Well, first 31s of the game for him.
That's the only one who remains from the Premier League back four. Centre-half change. Centre-half's changed that Sundfeld, the rest of right back to so Ryan Fredericks gets a game.
Atmosphere's not bad actually, but it's different to your Champions League nights in a packed, closed stadium. Gone back. Fredericks in the right, a lot of space. He's grand going forward. I'm worried being defensively though. Ball at Antonio on the right. Another corner, third of the game for West Ham in the 8 minute early. Good defender from Zagreb, but the potential from us.
Antonio there to dig that cross out.
Who we possibly last saw keeping goal for Croatia against England in the European Championship.
Oh, he's a Croatian goalkeeper, Livkovic, that's it. No, from England here, the Euros. Anyway, West Ham, not bad. First delivery was okay, second was poor. Let's see the third what's like. Third corner for so far. Bit of pushing and shoving from the goalkeeper's area. Free orders them to read, but word Antonio and the Zagreb player, probably defender more like. Trying to kind of keep him out of space, I reckon. I can see Zumas going first this evening. I think this game will finish. I think we'll lose 2-1, but it could be 1-1. I think we'll take the lead, but I think we'll lose 2-1. That's it. Souček. It's down, another West Ham corner thing. What happened was Souček headed the back post. He headed it into Zuma in the box, but your man got headed it. I don't think it would have been enough power or accuracy in it though. It was one of those weak headers just down to him. But you never know once it gets into the box.
Sheer size of them.
It's all there. Diop and Zuma back there now as well. Rice, Souček, loads of different players to be fair. Love Rice to score in Europe this evening. I'd absolutely love it. I would bloody love it. West Ham their corner, fourth on the left. Zuma got up. I think he fouls your man there, and Souček then also makes a foul. So Zagreb will get a goal kick in the 10th minute earlier. Oh yeah, it came too high for Zuma, and then Souček I think just nudged into the Zagreb defender. So overall, it's going to be goal kick for a free out for Zagreb really. Zagreb just trying to get out of midfield. A lot of space, good pressing options there. Got a West Ham throw in from being out with the ball, out of possession there, which is very good to get. Because normally when the other team has the ball and you're trying to defend against it, if it goes out of play, it's probably because you're kicking it out. So look, throw in for Fredericks in the right, loses out, cheeky possession, another West Ham throw. We started it better here. I gave him a 70-30% goal diameter. Antonio, crowded by 2 or 3 Zagreb players there. Pretty tight in the middle of it, isn't it? Orsic on the left. It'd be a first dangerous Zagreb attack here. Pekovic. That's the few in the middle. First half a chance, but Creswell kind of, it was a true ball into the penalty box, but Creswell kind of held it, the attacker off and left Fabianski have it.
Staying in the team for this one, he read that nicely.
He read it well.
What he wants a real strength at the back with his teams.
News of an early goal in France for Tottenham as they launch into the Europa Conference
Tottenham
League.
leads Rennes 1-0. Baddie on goal. 11 minute. He's a baddie, alright, don't need to be fair. Lanzini going from the left deck into the centre looking for options. Rice. Cresswell on the overlap on the left, looking to swing on his left foot. Come back into the penalty area, bounces. Lanzini tries to control it. It's back for Soucek. Just plays it straight back to Zuma. Have to be patient here in the early build-up.
His first game of European football anywhere. Only of twos. Never quite made it in his time. Ligo. Diop and Rice have never played European club football before of this West Ham 11.
Only Rice and Diop have never played in Europe before. This thing is quite interesting.
Rice. By 4-0, kept moving by Vlasic.
Really by Vlasic. It's up on the left. Cresswell lays off Fornals. Edge of the 6-yard box. Whew, good chance. One of the best of the game so far, that is. For us, anyway. It's all West Ham here, which is very good to be fair. Especially for Vlasic on the left. Opus continues. Fornals. Cresswell back for Rice, edge of the box. Actually shoots. Blocked off the Zagreb defender. Midfielder, maybe, I don't know. A lot of men behind the ball there, Zagreb, but they're not really countering either. They're not getting the chance, are they? Yeah, 71% possession so far early for us, 29 only for Zagreb. That's interesting. Antonio. I mean, the fella's actually after getting destroyed by him there. He got fouled. Sutalo fouled him, but no free given. The referee's not been great so far. Like, the officiating has to be better here. Cresswell. Finds Soucek into the box. Yeah, he needs to come on to quicker. You gotta wait. It's a bounce across him. Fredericks on the right. Back into the centre for Rice. Diop. Zuma, never mind. Cresswell swings in the left. Oh, and Cresswell, I think, was a shot at the end. It was one of those dangerous swirling shots going low into the box, but 6 o'clock exactly. But it needed someone in the middle there first. I think it was more of a hope or frustration that shot was in the end. Good delivery normally. Yeah, the shot slash cross waiting for someone to like get into it, but there was no one at the end of it. So that's poor in the end from him. But a lot of chances will still come in this game. We just have to hope we don't use all our energy in the first half or first 30 minutes and then lose out.
Sporadic European history. They were here in 1999. You may have heard Joe Cole talk about the start of that run, the Intertoto Cup win, which led to the UEFA Cup.
Falling behind. Antonio on the left. Control it for now. Poor touches we've had so far. Is it just rusty, or I think the pitch is poor because a lot of slips as well I've seen so far, and yeah. Doesn't look great, to be honest. Another West Ham throw, fails to control there in 15 minutes by, well, poor kick initially from the Livkovic, the Zagreb goalkeeper. Then the fullback, I think, leaves us a bad touch in it. So for West Ham, possession in their own half. And Antonio, goalkeeper, comes out, and Livkovic gives the breathing space for Zagreb at the moment. Goal kick for hosts. No way. Oh my god, the exit West Ham there might be signed. The Jetty leads Celtic 1-0 away to Real Betis. Well, that's against Tanner Pellegrini. Amanda used to manage. But anyway, what's up, giant? Hope you're doing well. Won't be afraid to interact with the stream / video. Click like on it and subscribe for new. Comment for any further video suggestions, guys. We're back, of course. Couldn't really do the Palace game in the Premier League the other day. No, Southampton, I mean. Bit of technical issues and stuff, so we're back here for today's game. Frederick's pushed out by. Suchek started a bit poor. Defensively, he's been okay. Defensively, though, I don't know. We're not really getting hold of that midfield battle, are we? Moyes looks like he's sitting down anyway. Okay, Zagreb getting early a bit of possession now. We approach the 17 on the mark.
Fresh club in European competition. What, apart from the setting, obviously, and the travelling, in terms of football and the technicalities, what will West Ham find is different about playing European football?
Well, I think there's that extra excitement. You're playing abroad. It's a challenge for the group. But they're playing against high calibre every Saturday in the Premier League, and you can see the difference in class just at the moment.
Zagreb on the left.
Zagreb have really not really taken any opportunity, and they look devoid of confidence at the moment. They're being forced back.
Yeah, we're forcing them back. There's space open up in the middle now for them.
It does feel like the start of a new beginning for West Ham as a football club. The way they're playing.
And again, we forced them out, kick it out to a throw-in for us. From Tiempe, I think, there from. That's quite. Very, very impressive start for us. Tried to feed the ball in behind Vlasic there. It was a bit all over the front three today, so it's okay. But Livkovic, Texas, who've been very impressive so far. I worry with Lanzini. I just hope he can have the same impact as he did 4 or 5 years ago when he's prime for us.
It's the toughest game that West Ham will play in this group. Zagreb were the senior team. They came out of pot 1. Genk pot 2. West Ham, again, according to UEFA coefficients, considered inferior to both of those. The reality may be different. West Ham have pot 3 and Rapid Vienna pot 4. But there won't be a harder game than Dinamo Zagreb away.
No, we see now the way the format of the competition is. You really do want to win the group. I think this is game 1 and 6, so it'll be the last game as well, and home for West Ham.
But that's the same thing that Antonio had earlier. Now Rice gives away a foul. Maybe that is a foul, but you've got to be consistent. I think the officiating has been poor in this game. There's no question about it. It's the exact same thing that Antonio had earlier. There's no difference. Yeah, there wasn't an awful lot wrong with that. The referee, if we can see to that, there's nothing wrong. We can't say anything wrong with that. Obviously, we can give out about maybe marking or something or some stupid thing if we can see, but overall, you can't say we did anything wrong with that. Fabianski hasn't had a whole lot to do so far. Actually, if anything, nothing at all. Orsic will swing this in, probably trying to meet the head of Petkovic in the box. We got to watch ourselves there, to be fair. Into the wall of Vlasic, Lanzini, Antonio, and 3-man there. I mean, it's about 35, 40 yards out nearly, so I thought he'd score, but you never know. Yeah. It was. If we cut it down, it's on target, but it was never testing the goalkeeper, I'd say. Bit too high. Yeah, I agree with it. First shot of the game, I think, for Zagreb, and it's nearly the 20 minutes, so that's a sign of positivity. I think we're looking at it out from the back here, are we? Nah, we're going along with it. Poor kick. Headed down by Dami, I think, so a throw in here from Krezel on the left to Rice. Another West Ham throw. Interesting. I mean, that was a dodgy officiating one, but yeah. Two map out from the back. Diop. And pressed again high. Back into the goalkeeper position for Fabianski. So a bit more possession in our own half now, which is quite interesting in the last few minutes or so.
He brings a few Premier League medals, I think 2 of those, perhaps an FA Cup, League Cup, Champions League, you name it, he's won it in the game. That's important when you want to go to the next level with this current West Ham squad.
Against Vlasic. Split.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of the ball off, and we're getting a lot of the ball back there, and obviously they're the home team, they're superior probably, so it's, they will do that, but don't give them too much respect, don't dictate that much. Ooh, Antonio. Antonio 1-0 West Ham, let's go. I thought he missed us. I thought he bloody missed us.
Hammer time.
Hammer time, baby. Come on, you irons. I thought the fella missed us. Livkovic, I was saying how good he's been so far. Just the West Ham fans in the away end going wild. Hammers on shore, baby. Mikel Antonio, baby. I think it's into the West Ham end as well, to be fair.
Well, Antonio, we know how sharp he is.
I mean, that's a mistake playing out from the back. An awful first touch. You know, the one defender playing out wide to the wing back, I think. And he passed it, but there's no way in the pass. Antonio gets off the goalkeeper. He tapped it in, Antonio, though.
Going to get an easier chance this season, but he's alive to it.
Mikel Antonio, first European goal. And
1-0, guys, Mikel Antonio, and we've got to hold on to that now. Now I'll take a win because we're winning the game. Draw will feel like a defeat now. And to be fair, I'll tell you what, we've started a better team here. So let's not bottle this now. And the one thing I will say about that as well is we got at the right time, I think it's fair to say. Because they were starting to get hold of the ball and our early chances, our early possession was coming to nothing.
For sure. One team really that's wanted to try and win this game.
First goal in Europe. Rennes have equalised the Spurs this 1-0. You love it. You bloody love it.
so West Ham's last European win was in Croatia in European competition proper September 1999.
Had to be Antonio, didn't it? And we got to keep going with this now. We really do, mate.
To recall, I'll come back to that because here's Antonio.
Antonio, the right.
It's Ryan Fredericks.
Fredericks.
Goalkeeper spread himself.
I mean, good. The goalkeeper, but like we ripped him open defensively again there. Wasn't doing nobody well.
West Ham just comes back to Fredericks.
It's a striker's shot in us.
Not the cleanest of strikes. Goals gaping from there. Makovic making the save. West Ham feel it should be 2 up.
Should be 2 up here and it'll be game over already. But we need to take our chances, and I asked for that in this game. Now, decision making has been okay so far, to be fair, but taking our chances is another thing.
Somewhat befuddled. The misfortune which befell him.
Corner against West Ham. It's 56.5 alone. Dang, sure, don't like that.
Cresswell.
Cresswell swings it in. Lanzini on the right, looking to swing it in again. Such tried to kick it, he miskicked it. Kicked away by Zagreb in the end. We'll have a clean sheet now. I mean, if you keep a clean sheet now, we win. But there's still, it's not even half an hour in the game yet. Tate. I know Tate actually. Left mid French. Brittany is on. Tony on right. Holds up well, does pressure by Suchek. Or Vlasic rather. That's what we're trying to open in well. Yup, in a tight space, Fredericks.
Fredericks is on his way again.
Fredericks has made some good runs so far, but again, his decision making has been poor. Even the chance 1-on-1 he missed. Sutalo puts out from another West Ham corner. Good, more possession, hopefully momentum continues with us.
Initially, he runs into the channel.
Good backfield from Antonio. It's been so important the way we've been playing so far, it really has.
So important to West Ham.
Anyway, here we go. Another West Ham corner. These are 6 or 7 to just sold the half. I would say the goalkeepers are convincing, but like to be fair, it wasn't completely his fault. It was the fullback's fault or the centre back's fault. Oh, yeah, foul on the goalkeeper there. Suchek, I think it was.
He's getting a free kick here. I think the referee might come to his rescue. That ball is there, fair game to go after.
A whole lot in it, was there, from that angle and slow motion. I think he dropped there. Just it wasn't comfortable getting that, and maybe it was too much crowded around him.
The last man to score for West Ham in Croatia was Mark the Watchalong's Cameroonian.
Free in for Zagreb, is it? In that own half.
4 years after that, at the age of 28, was representing his country. West Ham on 2-1. Osijek, 22 years ago this month.
No balls for very quickly. If I see there's been a goal, I'll absolutely bloody cry, mate. I'll absolutely bloody cry. 2-0 Celtic lead Betis. Firm Farboards lead 1-0 against Bayer Leverkusen. Jenny, Celtic are getting top in that group. Which is the other game in the group is 0-0 Rapid Vienna against Genk in Austria. For the Euros, we know I'd back Zagreb because I think they'll win this or draw at least. Early goal we needed. If I bloody got an early goal, which is brilliant to be fair. Zagreb with possession in their own half here now again. I'd say we've edged. I wouldn't say this has been an even game by any means, has it? Who's getting the free kick here, I wonder? Foul on Vlasic for us.
Definite foul there. Just like the way that West Ham were there. Come onto the coach there for a little while, how compact they are.
Yeah, very composed, compact. You know, we've very professional performance so far, must be said.
It's a lot in pre-season. Saw them play against Brentford and was really impressed. They're taking that into the season. Structure to the team. That comes from the manager.
Here is Diop. The right back to Fredericks is 1-2 combine it.
The man playing through midfield.
We're passing to Diop.
Snaps in.
Souček playing in right back for the moment.
See how West Ham do deal with the more intense frenetic fixture list. This is a
Right.
stronger 11, I think, than most supposed it would be, or at least an 11 closer to what has been the Premier League selection. Manchester United on Sunday, Manchester United again in the League Cup next week, then a trip up to Leeds. All before Rapid Vienna comes to the London Stadium.
I think with Antonio being suspended for the weekend, it kind of made David Moyes' mind up to play him certainly the top of the team, and the midfield keep that intact. It's really strong. Surely that's a foul there.
I mean, Antonio got fouled again. Even the commentator said that. Or the commentator. Could we get better possession back? Rice driving through the middle of the park. Good layoff on the left. Cresswell swinging in first time. No. Kateri gets it away. Zagreb counter here. Orsic, the middle of it. The left for Petkovic. Diop is an absolute fool sometimes defensively. I don't trust him one bit. I can't understand how people say that Diop is better than Dawson. Dawson is good. It's great. It's actually like... Oh yeah, we knew that. Gravage penalty, that's quite interesting. Celtic are beating Real Betis, I don't know what is that. But... The left. Rice. Back for Lanzini in the middle. Looking a bit deep right now. Vlasic. That's been quiet. Maybe see more of him. No, it's back for Vlasic. Cresswell. Ronaldo could play off the Vlasic to the left. Ooh, deflected into the goalkeeper's hands. What's up, joined up with him well. And oh yeah. Leicester Napoli. What a game that's going to be in the Keith later. I'm very much looking forward to that game in England. In the East Midlands, yeah. Leon travel to Rangers in Scotland. That's a very interesting game too. And Jose Mourinho, Romance, CSKA Sofia in the EU Conference League. Anyway, 32nd minute of the clock nearly. Very impressive. We haven't necessarily had to go second gear so far. And with a few changes made, it's very good confidence-wise. That's poor. What's that? Petkovic surrounded. And Zini, man, he won the ball. Rice is having a little scrap there with, I think, Petkovic and a few Zagreb players. Ademi is the captain. Yellow card for Lanzini. I mean, that's a disgrace. That's a disgrace. I will have to look back at it again, but like, harsh. He's down crying like he got shot, the usual.
See, as he just comes in now at that point, maybe
I think he won the ball.
The challenge is right next to the referee. That's why he gets booked. It looks to me as if he just wins it fairly.
Yeah, he won that fairly. Again, the commentator said he won it fairly. The referee was in front of it. The officiating, that wasn't a foul. Forget a yellow card. And Petkovic is still down. Disgrace of a decision it is.
We look again at the personal accident that befell Fairfield Catering and the moment of joy for Mikhail Antonio.
The relief seeing that goal because, oh my god, if we'd missed that. What's up, trying to open him up? Yeah, Batiste have a goal back Miranda in the 32nd minute. 2-1 Celtic lead now. What a game that is for betting. Both goals, both teams to score in. Woo. Again, as I said. Anyway, Zagreb free kick inside their own half, 33 minutes in the clock nearly here in Croatia.
Referees could be almost too close to the action. And they quite be missing. So close, so certainly that wasn't a free kick there.
That was never a free kick. You're not allowed to go for the ball anymore, are you?
With the free kick.
Good clearance away from Zuma. Good aerial ability he's got, I suppose. And again, I suppose Zagreb aren't really worrying right now for us. But headed away by Fredericks. Fredericks into the box.
Cleared by Socek.
Pushing
by Franic.
Zagreb playing a bit more possession early in the half. I wouldn't mind getting to half time now. I think it'd be nice just to get in and just take your lead and then start fresh in that second half. 3 back for Orsic. Orsic playing very central in it. Too much in the right, way too much pace in the ball. But very good pick out from him. I think he was getting trapped by Cresswell anyway, but worry for West Ham there. No, he was onside. Good ball over the top. If he got to that, it's 6-yard box tramp, that is. Anyway, Diop back for Socek. Really playing as an extra centre back at the moment, isn't he? Very deep. Socek.
Games unbeaten either side of the summer. Finished last season with a draw and 2 wins. They finish 3 points ahead of 7th place Spurs, who are, as a result, playing in the inferior competition tonight. Point behind Leicester in 5th. 2 points short of Chelsea.
Diop.
They were close to the Champions League. Or I suppose a few euphories they can look back at. Defeats last season, home and away to Newcastle. 1-0 home defeat by Everton, 4 games out from the end. Any one of those had gone the way they would have hoped.
Brilliant tackle by Fredericks again. Very good. We speak about him, how poor he can be defensively. Well, that's brilliant getting back there. Stuck his leg in off Orsic in the end. Very good. 2-all Real Betis Celtic. I was thinking that would happen. I really was. Rice, good attacking position. Lanzini.
Rice looks really good at now. He drives through that midfield. They're growing in confidence.
Yeah, he's growing in confidence. Antonio's up in the edge of the box. Well, in the box, really. Fornals tried to. Fornals miskicked it for that. From the West Ham throw-in. But a bit of clemency in the box there for Zagreb. Just lots, no real space. It's a very tight one in the end.
So check.
So check looked like he slipped there. I don't think there was any contact with him on the Zagreb defender, or Vlasic rather.
Sequentially.
I whistle them out of the defence.
Just occasionally with Vlasic, it seems to break down.
Yeah, we've completed nearly 400 passes more than so far. 212 to 117 we lead.
Everybody else at West Ham. Just seeing real competition for places, certainly with the two central defenders, Zuma tonight. We wanted to get into this first team.
Pass in the middle.
Greenwich.
Raniuc.
Catherine.
On the right to go Catry, the fella that cost him the goal. So he can nod.
Cresswell. Greenwich.
Brilliant. Antonio Holmes drops deep to win it back. Rice. His foot and Zagreb win it back and back to Fabianchi in the goalkeeper position.
He was very calm.
Calm and composed.
Cresswell.
Ball hit long.
Zuma.
Zuma tries to find Antonio, but can't win that.
So check.
Very scrappy the last minute or two here.
The crowd inside the Maximus Stadium is unrelenting.
Or does Zagreb draw?
20,000 and more. Close to
We look very confident and calm back there defensively. There's nothing wrong with the way we're playing, is there?
Colourful city of Zagreb. Place to visit if you ever get a chance. This is a dull stadium. It's a grand, growling place, old-fashioned. Much more Upton Park than London Stadium. The chicken run would have worked here. It's that kind of vibe.
West Ham just need to concentrate this period just before half time. Wouldn't want to give anything away. Impressed with their decision making, not giving the ball away too much.
Yeah, decision making to be decent so far. Orsic. In there in the camera roll, ain't he?
Catherine. Then he's after this.
Oh, ball came into the box for the captain of Dami. And it just fell too forward for the Macedonian. We look at it again. In between the two centre halves, Duma missed the header initially, but luckily Fabianchi blocked him off. Good cover from Diop. Cute feeling. Sounds familiar, doesn't it?
January 2014. West Ham won. Lost to Sam Allardyce by a couple of goals to nil. Carlton Cole was a scorer that day, so was Mark Noble. And it's a game that's significant in football history.
Well, we need to see more from West Ham. So, we need more from Zagreb, but we need to see an extra bit from West Ham, we'll say. We've done more than enough, to be fair, so far. I think it's a very good long ball. Try to meet Antonio up top. Vlasic heads it down to him. Put out by the Zagreb defender. Zagreb should have left that there. I think he would have headed it out. Even if it stayed in play, I think Zagreb would have headed it out. Interesting. 5 minutes or so to the break plus added time. There'll probably be a minute or two max. Hasn't been a whole lot happening in the first half. So worry about added time shouldn't be an issue. Shouldn't need anyway. Cut out this time, West Ham throw in. Suchek tried to pretend to hit it, but throw-in's going to be taken by Fredericks now.
You have to really appreciate Souček and how he's up for every single challenge, every game is quite phenomenal, really.
Souček, Fredericks man on.
Zini. Cresswell.
Cresswell on the left.
Fornals.
Fornals tries Vlasic in the box.
Became available.
Fornals, Souček up head net. Oh! And Vlasic thundered shot it straight at the player from Zagreb. Dinamo Zagreb can get the counter now. Bit of calamity again in the box there. The ball bounced up for two players to hit it. It came back to Vlasic to bounce in the box, and he just hit it straight at a Zagreb player. Look at that, 6 shots for West Ham so far, 1 for Zagreb. And Zuma has absolutely done brilliant there. To be fair, against bullied the Zagreb attacker. Petkovic, I think, maybe.
Just pile those bodies into the box, West Ham, don't they?
We looked threatening for the first time. Yeah, really looked threatening.
David Moyes, that's what he wants every opportunity. You see it there.
Yeah, and then he fouled at the end. Maybe that was from this time. 42nd minute in early. Ivanovic is it? I don't know. The Argentine gets a free kick for us. Yeah, I'll tell you what, that's on target if your man's heel doesn't get in the way. Big chance from Vlasic. Ronaldo has to right edge of back and forward a lot in this first half. That's what I think the main thing we've been very playing high line here. But Zagreb haven't been given the chance to break that, or at least they have, and we've done well with it. Fredericks on the right. And Zagreb get a free out. I don't know what handball is it? I think Socek handballed us in the process of the pass there.
And a reminder that, of course, there's Premier League football for you from BT Sport this weekend. That game, Saturday lunchtime, an interesting one, 11:30, Wolves and Frankfurt. Still after their first home win of the season. Frankfurt have drawn both of their away games so far. Two very watchable teams, actually.
Anyway, the late possession of the first half for Zagreb. Hopefully see out the half 1-0 up and go from there in the second half really. Brilliant by reading from Diop. This time Antonio de Chalas on the right. And Dini's got space in the middle but crowded by about 4 or 5 Zagreb defenders. Tony swings it in. Socek, Fornals on the left. Cresswell at the edge of the box. So much crowds in there. Cresswell looks like he wants to swing it in. Rice, free, nearly got in the way. French man. That's his shoots, and not a bad effort, but never really troubling the goalkeeper. Thinks a goal kick for the host.
You can see he's growing in confidence there. Just turns onto his right foot.
I mean, it's not a bad effort. If he gets a bit further into the goal, you get at least that shot. Sorry, I guess there's enough power in it.
Just deliver the ball in earlier for Antonio at the back post.
He's grown in confidence to come there, just a marquee on there.
Vlasic helps win the Champions League for CSK in Moscow, which was a winner against Real Madrid in October of 2018. Starting to get to the very best.
Alright, 44-minute clock nearly. 1 minute plus added time into the half-time break. Should see that one of the break. I don't think Zagreb have got a shot on target. Barely, I think not their shot.
What away for Sam Allardyce.
I'm not gonna lie, Antonio's been fair quiet since he scored. I forgot he was on the pitch. It's like we're playing like just with no striker. I don't know. Ball on the right for the fellow. Give way to go for Zagreb. Gets past 2 West Ham players. Very good. Tries to find Petkovic in the box. Lead for Fredericks. Chased by 2 Zagreb attackers. Straight back again for Zagreb in the 45th minute. Second away for first half. Will they get an injury time goal? 1 minute only added on. Damie tries to bicycle kick. Whoa, half a chance for Zagreb there. Lot of space. The fella, to be fair, that gave away the goal for Zagreb has actually been okay. Going forward, he's got on that right very well. Look at the space he let him have. He tried to bicycle kick, but headed away by, I think, Cresswell in the end. That should see out the half. West Ham will take the goal kick here. The dark that stadium really, I thought around our heads, but still like it's a punishment. Get down by Socek. Cattery again.
They have an apology or two to make at half time. Skovsky.
Petkovic.
Orsic.
Time is up, Orsic in the left, bit of space.
Mislav Orsic.
Deflected. Great by Socek. No chance for Zagreb 10 to half. At half time, the Hammers lead 1-0 in Croatia.
Smooth a passage back onto the continent.
Quite interesting half that is, to be fair.
Possibly afraid. Indeed, their most worrying moment was possibly that final moment of the half, where Frederick still was to be equal of all.
Yeah, Fredericks had a good half, going forward and defensively. Just maybe needs to make decisions better going forward. But overall, a tough, hostile atmosphere in Croatia. West Ham 1, Zagreb 0, thanks to Michael Antonio's first half goal in the 22nd minute, actually, thanks to a Zagreb mistake. And yeah, we're back second half, the next 10-15 minutes really shortly, guys. So take care, and we'll see you then. What's we got going back? Second half underway here. Team Zagreb and West Ham in the Croatian stadium. Teofil Katarina off for Dinamo Zurich. And that's been one of their better players. I know he made a mistake to full back for them in the first half, but the goal was. Tell you what, we haven't the men from Croatia have had bright moments in the game, and a lot come down that right side from him. So interesting to see how that can change the way they're playing in the second half. And oh wow, they literally do kick-off pitch Zagreb there. They literally kicked it off. No one contested it, and he literally dribbled past like half the players. Oh my god! Will Zagreb get us underway in the second half?
Second or third, he wants to make changes looking through to the weekend. But first of all, he wants to win this game.
I'd definitely bring. This is definitely a Benrahma game. I'd like to see Benrahma for maybe Fornals in this game. I think he's been quiet so far. Yeah. He won't take him after. We just know he won't. Orsic to take the throw for us. Sorry, not for us. I wish it for us because he'd be. Imagine him instead of like Lasic or something. Misic. Not itches here, aren't there? Itchy players. Anyway, here's the itches. Don't let him get into the game in the second half. Don't give him an early goal. Vanusic. Petkovic. Whoa! Best shot in the game for Zagreb. I think it's a goal kick for us. He gets a shot just wide of the post, the left post of that. Maybe change the tactics, yeah. I think they're going to press us high in the second half. I really think they will. Vanusic. Fornals back well. And that's a good warning to get start second half without conceding. Radoshkin in the right. Vanusic. Swing in from Misic. Just looks like there's too much in this, and big let off there thrown for West Ham 48 minute. Whew, nerve wracking in that.
A major club like West Ham comes back into European competition, that there are opportunities to reflect on the history, which for his time there has been relatively little in recent memory. There are opportunities to reflect on the history. By Lanzini. Lanzini, remember, it's in the book. Yeah.
Lanzini caught the Zagreb defender there. Which is quite interesting. We don't want him getting sent off. Really don't. Did he catch him? Oh, he caught him. That was more of a yellow than the first yellow. So maybe a warning. The ref just didn't notice it, but he didn't give in. I don't think he won the ball there, which is worrying. How you go, everyone? Careful, Lanzini doesn't get sent off here.
The European Trophy, the European Cup Winners' Cup, back in 1965, that goes to Alan Sealing. It's 1860 Munich in front of 100,000 at Wembley. It's the West Ham World Cup team, that was for Peter Hurst.
Not waiting to pass there, but back again. Zagreb, a lot of possession the first, second half, like we started the first half, really.
They went all the way to the final. Just an absolutely thrilling game against Anderlecht and Heysel. Holland and Keith Ross scored for West Ham, but 2 goals each for Rob Riggs and Brink.
Impressed by Antonio on the top. They worked their way forward. Orsic on the left.
Who joined West Ham 5 years later. That was a vintage West Ham team with Mervyn Day in goal. Lampard Senior.
Possessed from Rice in the middle. Powers through past the defence from Zagreb. Declan Rice on the left edge of the box. Rice takes a shot. Declan Rice scores. Past Livkovic in goals and Declan Rice. What did I say? I would bloody love him. I would bloody love him to score today. Benrahma's getting ready to come on as well. And West Ham leading Zagreb 2-0.
Peter, you talked about great players in the
They're fighting. Declan Rice. Deckers. Oh, he's scrapping himself away. Come on, the lads. 2-0 West Ham lead Zagreb. Slot scrapping going on at the side from the goal. I think he agitated the fans, did he? Well, Rice deserves a huge amount of credit there. Look at that. Very much like the Southampton goal at home final game of last season. Throws past loads and takes a shot through the legs of the goalkeeper. And Rice makes it 2-0. Let's go. Under the goalkeeper's legs in the end. And what a way to start the second half without starting particularly well, really.
European goal on his European debut for West Ham's captain.
Yeah, Lanzini's off for Benrahma, and that's a fair decision, to be fair.
Presumably for his own good.
Yeah, and I don't think Lanzini's played in particularly like undroppable. I think but he definitely 150 appearances work for Rice, captain in the side in Europe. Big goal, to be fair, that is. And Benrahma, I think this game will suit him, I think he's going to give more than Lanzini has given.
Quite a few over the last couple of weeks. So close.
Only the 50 man as well.
Ronaldo's second on Saturday against Newcastle on his comeback game was not dissimilar.
Poor goalkeeping, poor defending as well, but that's maybe the quality we're going to get in these leagues against these sort of teams. Watched out by, I think, Cresswell. 2 Zagreb throw. No, let's compact. Let's see, because this test us now. You can play it a bit more freedom. Yeah, they started it better in the second half, Dinamo Zagreb. Foul there. I think from Rice, or from Zuma, actually, I think.
Most experienced in continental terms in the Dinamo Zagreb side. This is an 88 game with European football record. Rather sparse touch.
Wonder where Benrahma's playing. I think he's going to play through the middle, is he? And number 10 behind Antonio for support. So that'll be interesting. I need to change the score here. Hopefully, what happens normally does happen. I end up in the middle of changing the score. I have to change it again because something else happens and someone else scores. Now, if it does, I don't mind, but if them out, well, Batiste leads Celtic 3 now. Big Borja glasses. It's full the season for Declan Rice. Even who sets the edge of the box for Zagreb. Hopefully that finishes him. Oh, deflected. Yeah, literally rooted the spot he was. For that stopper. Now, I'll tell you what, that could have gone in, bouncing just past the post. Could have gone anywhere. Shot at the edge of the box for Zagreb. Deflected thing off the op in the end. Just wide of the post. Corner at number 1 of Zagreb for the game. 6v1 will leave in corners. I'm going to play it short and swing it in first time. No, they're not. Second time, maybe. Orsic. And Damie. Second corner, I think, of the game for Zagreb. Very worrying that was. I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet here, but if we can get, to be fair, we're doing alright. You'll stick that off Southcheck, I think. And Damie's looked wild for them so far. Vjanic beside it as well. So everyone's Avel Music. I don't know what you call these lads. You can tell they're not goals in FIFA. Bianchi collects the ball from the corner, across into the goalkeeper's hands. West Ham tries to lead counter fast, but Gorsic into back for Zagreb. Another host throw in. Good move from Moyes. I think there's a lot of credit for that change. Very, very smart.
abroad on the continent. Took that opportunity brilliantly. You will get many tonight. Sitting very deep in that midfield, doing that job very well at the moment, I must say.
Zagreb nearly an hour in again. Betis Celtic 4-2 now. Wow. Dinamo again. It's quite interesting. Ram into the back middle of the park. Vlasic loses out. Maybe he could be coming off next pour. So it's possessed there. Damie. Oh, it just brought back too early, too much. Bit news to Orsic on the left. Misic, she's been alright for him. Keep your shape, keep your composure together, lads. Be compact. He's out for West Ham throwing, is it? Poor from Orsic there. Croatian. And Fredericks to take. It's been a bit more quiet in the second half.
There. Finished fifth in the Serie A last season, who, by the way, won 3 out of 3 at the start of this season under Spalletti.
Again. And kicked away, I think, from Zuma there. Headed on for Soucek. Sorry, Vlasic. Suchek wins it back now, though. Then Ramos lets off Antonio, ball in behind. Antonio tries to chase down the defender from Zagreb, but stops. Yeah, heavy touch from Antonio. Also, hope you're joined. Hope you are doing well. Still 2-0 West Ham lead Zagreb here in Croatia. 58 minutes on the clock nearly. And let's see if we can hold out here. This is where he tests us. If we bottle this, I don't know what to say. Could have been a foul there from Zagreb, but they need to counter again. Is there a bit more space, or are they more open or something the second half? I don't know what it is. Petkovic, Rice tries it down. Ivanuse. Oh my god, I thought Zagreb scored it. Not a lot of weight in the shot. Wow. Very good feet. He dribbled past, I think, 2 defenders there for us. Very poor defender, I must say, from us. So a quick look at this. Walks past. It was Zuma, I think, he dribbled past. Very poor defending from him. And he just barely, he didn't get the right connection on it, but he just dribbled past the post, the ball did. That could have been a bit more in, and that was a goal from the Zagrebs. Best chance of the game for Zagreb so far. Good play from Doric. Need to be better than this. 7 shots for them, 8 for us so far. We're letting them into this game too much. I know the goals against it. Look, they haven't had a shot on target. We've had 3 on it, 2, which means being clinical. But basically, what I was saying was, I'll maybe go for 5 at the back here. I think it's a good chance to do it. So they're down, zoom away, into the box. Misic 4, he'd be very lively. I would say we go 5 at the back here. I'd throw. Yeah, now we're nearly. I'll throw Cresswell to back 3. So I could make a change. But I'm going to put on Twitter. And then probably, I think you get half an hour. I think throwing on Cresswell wouldn't be a bad idea for this game, or Kufal or Johnson if needed. Probably a 5-4-1 or something like that. Interesting. Away from Zuma. So check away. See the score in our games. So 62 minutes in the clock, nearly in all games.
Your touch. Hendricks is committed to making that run. He's a better ball to find him.
Can't remember who else we got on the bench really. I wouldn't be too worried about an attacker change. Even Antonio, no point really rest him too much. No, the possession be nearly more even in the second half. I feel like we kind of ran out of steam a bit here. Stamina levels have dropped off a bit.
Last got into the absolute guts of a European competition in 19...
To get third in this group, we're only going to need about 6, maybe max 7 points. Probably 7 to be safe. And to get second, they're probably going to need at least 10 to 12. Probably 12 to be safe. 10 to be safe. So check wins a back dribble pass. A few Zagreb players in their own half. Good from him. Very more defensive today, though, I feel like he's been. Ball out on the right. Right from Antonio. Just out for a West Ham throw in the 63rd minute. When Vlasic scored early. And there's Zagreb's change. Number 2, I think, of the game. It's okay, though, we've already made one. Hasn't really done it yet, Benrahma. I like to see Bowen in this game. I think he'd work well combined with Fredericks on the right side of a pace. Richowski's coming off. Is that the fella that used to play for York last year? Can't remember who, but I think he's Macedonian as well, isn't he? The right back, I think it is. And thrown to Antonio from Fredericks. Digital box. Headed out by the English Jamaican man now, and it's thrown for Zagreb once again. Dominated a lot of possession. Love to see the stat possession in the second half alone from Zagreb. Petkovic. The Cresswell kicks back to Fabianski to kick it long. Back for Zagreb. They're going to score here, and I think Moyes needs to act now if he wants to see this game out. Brilliant reading the game from Rice. Drives on the middle of on the right again. Not as much space this time, or there's more, defenders back there. It's back off. Fredericks in the overlap. Soucek. Good passing back to Rice. Cresswell. 65th minute, nearly in the clock. 25 plus injury time to go. Can we see this out? Definitely cutting out a lot of our options in the second half. Fornals tried to slap Benrahma running behind, but it's too much in the pass there. And trying to lift Livkovic in goals, but not a bad pass. He got the right idea from that, the Spaniard. It's quite interesting, really, isn't it? Grab in the middle of the park. Turns the other game. Galatasaray have taken a 1 lead on to Lazio in Turkey, which is quite interesting, really. Genk lead, I think, Rapid Vienna in Austria in our group. Also very interesting. I know this is part 1 in our group, so you gotta back us here, don't you? Really. Should have money right now. I'd back Zagreb to beat us, just to have some consolation if we lose. Draws even good odds. And it's 66 minutes on the clock nearly.
Last three visitors to this round have been beaten. Tottenham, as mentioned, this calendar year. Arsenal in the Champions League back in 2015. Manchester City for 3 times did have a big win.
Ball hit long. Final quarter of this game. Zagreb getting a goal kick. Another waste of bit of possession from us. We're getting tired and sloppy out there. Gotta be careful. Is there a player down referee blows his whistle, does he? No. He does. West Ham be the first team out of the last three to win against Zagreb because Arsenal, City and who lost out Antonio. Spurs have all lost here recently. Foul from the Baldy in the middle of the park. He might get a yellow for it. He should as well because their Lanzini got 1 for nothing in the first half, but anyway, probably won't. It's got a yellow card, yeah. Fair enough. What's his name? I need to find out his name. Misic, that's his. Number 22 for him. Doesn't even know where he plays. I presume in the mids, is it? He passed his poor pass straight to Antonio. I mean, Antonio was through, so we kind of had to clip him, didn't he? Wouldn't say he's through a goal, but he had a great chance to open up for him to me there if he had kept going.
Just more than a quarter of the game to go. Essentially in control. 25 minutes of common sense football. European points, as Martin was emphasising in the first half. With the new form.
So we talk about Antonio and that's Bowen that's coming on for Hammers now. Fair enough.
Years and years over whether the first is better than second. Dynamics at the margin. Nowadays there is
I would probably take off maybe Suchek for Kral or something soon as well. I don't know. It's a shot blocked straight into the Zagreb wall. Very poor, very stupid free kick, really. The Croatians hitting the counter now. Is that Orsic on the left? Tongue twisted with all these names here. That was a poor decision. Would not have taken that shot. Waste of decision there. That was a good chance.
deepish.
9 minutes in the clock, nearly 20 to go beside the time. Any other goals are on the ground? Let me just double check. Either Midtjylland or Ludogorets have equalised against each other. One of them. Genk's goal against Vienna has been ruled out. Tottenham still draw with Rennes. Union Berlin have equalised 1 against Slavia Prague. Copenhagen only 3 away to Slavia and Bratislava. It's fair enough. Yeah, so Vlasic out now for Bowen. Fair enough. Not great from
was still playing championship football with Hull. Potentially a dreaming moment in his career.
Been a great signing to them.
Like Orsic.
Orsic swings it in. Another corner for Zagreb, I think. Pointerson. Very, very careful. It's where we've got to be. 17 minutes on the clock, so when we get through the next few minutes, we're not far off out of time, but I think we can hold out then, to be fair. Got to take it, Misic heads it away. I'll check this again, the 74th, 75th minute or so remind me then. Check Benram on the counter. Fornals. Tries to pass one on the left. Very poor game for the Spaniard today. Back from Zagreb now. Through ball in behind. Juric comes in quick, good tracking back there from Fornals on the left. Zuma tries to dribble out with danger. He does brilliantly with his feet. Fornals and Soucek gets out of trouble. Absolutely insane. Foul. Don't even know their advantage on that there. Bowen drives through the middle. Rama tries to chip Bowen in behind. Wonder where Bowen's playing actually. He's on the two up top, isn't he? Fornals poorly and selfishly hits it straight. Another player from Zagreb. And Rama on the left, tries to pass one, slips again. think he's injured himself doing it. Don't know he got tackled or not. I think he's getting back up. He's okay. He's holding his knee. So now it'll be a dodgy one.
Really good patches of play. Cornell, by the way, loses the ball at the start of all that. And then he sets the tone, he gets after it, gets it back. That's the attitude of the team.
See, we're trying to get a long ball and behind to Bowen, hold it up. Headed away by Zagreb again. Another slip this time from, I think, Fornals. He's absolutely done with a Zagreb player. I can see a goal or two in this more at least. Worried for Uda, so I think if we can see one, we might can see two. That worries me. Alright, time to check has been a goal in the game again. So we will. No suspended yet anyway. Barely because we're taking lead now 2-1 home to Frank Harrows. Rensley Tottenham 1. Oh, you love to see it. I love this game. I love it. Listen, if we're winning in the Conference League and they're losing or they're Europa League and they're losing, yeah, it's tricky. But like they're bloody in the Conference League and in second string, but they're not full on second string, are they really? 73 minutes on the clock nearly, 17 plus added time to go or so. And there probably won't be much injury time. So not too long left here, about 18 minutes or so max. And just play out from the back again in around half. Silly mistakes. Got danger from Bowen there. The bottom there. Do you go up from Montpellier to Rennes? Is that different for that? The left for Fornals.
This is testament to the work that the boys are putting into the team. You just see midfield
Problem to represent England well in Europe. And the club, I suppose, really. Poor possession, last ball, wins it back. Flicks it over the head of Ademi, I think. Rice. The 1-2 Antonio. Rice out on the edge of the box on the left. Cresswell on the overlap. Been a bit quiet in the second half, really, hasn't he? Fornals lays off Cresswell again. Good little pocket of space we're looking for. Fornals to Antonio. Fornals shoots, Slipwich saves. A shot from the Spaniard. A good play, brilliant flick up from Antonio. Good build play. Probably Barcelona are watching now, I reckon. Yeah, link up play. And if more power on the shot, I know he got a shot on target, but he could have tested him more. Maybe that's something. Look, 4 shots on target for West Ham now. None yet for Dinamo Zagreb. Just quite interesting. Is it still 2-0 to the away side here? It certainly is. 75 minutes on the clock nearly. The final 15 in Zagreb. Don't think we'll lose this now, but we still might draw it, and that worries me, to be fair. Really, really does, mate. There it goes. Red Star Belgrade now leads Sporting Braga 1-0. We know the atmosphere there. Another third Zagreb change. I think there's 5 in Europe though, so we can make 5 changes, I think. So that'd be very important. If there's a midfielder that got booked, he's coming off in the 76th minute earlier. Misic. He's coming off for Tolic, which is quite interesting. No impact in the 55th minute or so. Got long left, final quarter. Under even. Here's Ademi. Orsic on the left. Chased down by Benrahma. It's like Antonio's on cam now, Benrahma's on striker, so I don't know. Pass completed being definitely more up now. To the away side. Talo on the right. Antonio tries to chase it down, a poor pass, and he does, holds it up up top. Antonio pushed past, but he tried to get there first. There was too much in the end. Yeah, once you let him off the leash, he's gone.
Substantial head start and only just got there first.
You think of his qualities, he's been a defender and he's almost the first line of defence. He takes any liberties and he's onto it in a flash.
76 minute nearly end. Petrovic on the right. Rami swings it in. Zuma gets a poor clearance away edge of the box. No clear, bad passes. Tolic. Throw it back into the middle of the park. No foul, no foul. There's not on that. Nothing there. Fornals wins it brilliantly back. Crafting it. Ball on the right. Antonio been chased down. Bowen. Ball on the right. Fredericks. Franjic for Fornals. Left by Rama, look for the finesse for the shot. And Rama blocked by the Zagreb ball. In fairness, that was no fault from there, but like, nothing really else was on, but very hard to get past there. Bowen, poor option, loses out against Bowen's decision making, poor, needs to improve on that. No advantage for Zagreb, 77 minutes on the clock nearly. Petkovic. Tolic in the right. Very, very good defending from Fredericks, I think, again. Cresswell, never mind. Is it a goal kick for us? Just wow if it is, to be fair. To approach the 78 minute mark here nearly in Croatia. Just get past Rice, I think, the Zagreb player did there. It was like a mini 2-2, because if he slid it, if he made the right pass to slide him in, Petkovic, he could have got a goal there. What a start this would be. The softest game in the group away from home. We've started off first game as well, and we've won 2-0 clean sheet, 2 goals. God, so much more to hear than that. We're showing for Zagreb. A few more minutes, see how this game. We're doing very well to see that compared to what we would last season, to be fair. See, it's still not suspended, still 2-0 to us. It is, to be fair. No other goals around the grounds in the 79 minute here nearly. The final 10. Braga have equalised against Belgrade 1-0. Spurs have equalised against Rennes 2-0. Linz have led Helsinki. I think in Iceland is that it's 1-0 away from home. Tisli Mora 2-0 away from home. Still to be fair the same in the other games. Easy.
So important.
He may very well never have been on.
Slide, I think, by Zagreb there, was it? Or is there a change going on? Offside, yeah.
Meantime, Spurs equalised now. Brittany to Spurs 2.
Hoybier for Spurs at the 76 minutes. Good goal. It's quite interesting. Subject. Fornals back in the middle. 88 minutes nearly in the game. Final 10 plus added time. Here in Croatia. Zagreb 0, West Ham 2. And what a start this will be. We won't lose this now, I hope. So whatever happens now, it's a good start. Antonio loses off a sloppy touch. Back to the goalkeeper, I reckon. It's a Livkovic. Ooh. Goes down from Fornals back. No foul there. Can't be from Zuma, can it? And Petkovic, I think, isn't there? I love Zuma. What a man. Legend he is. Mobile, I think, and Masuaku is coming on. I don't like when Masuaku comes on because it's very dangerous sometimes. Eh? So we're going to a back 5, I think. Deservedly so too, to be fair. On Yarmolenko. Fair enough. Yarmo come on for Antonio. I think Noble will actually come on for Soucek, and then Masuaku will come on for like maybe Fornals or someone. I don't know. I really don't know, mate. At least Masuaku has Cresswell for cover and protection here. 81st minute on the clock. Nearly ball on the left. So again by West Ham from Soucek, back for Orsic on the left this time. Don't concede before we make our subs there. That's all I can say. Any other goals in the 83rd minute nearly in some of these games? Oh, I'm dead. Again, lead Flora 1-0 away. I don't know what they're playing. Hockley Lincoln Redemp's 2-0. To be fair, that's the only other scores right now, not really. Goal kick anyway for West Ham again. 7 to go, but at a time here in Croatia. It's time to start getting a bit excited about winning this game. Really is, mate. I think Zagreb might make more changes too as well. There's Noble's first Europa League appearance in the group stage anyway. His final season. He can't wait to lift that trophy in the season, I bet. That's right, no reason not to. So, Jokic. Rice is coming off in place of Noble, captain to captain. Easy switch. Noble scored last West Ham goal, which was a penalty in Romania against Astragugu. It's an interesting one, isn't it? 84th minute on the clock nearly. Probably these subs will add more of the time. There's the changes there.
His replacement and Masuaku for now. The other one, Masuaku, has kicked the first team ball since April. So,
Fornals also off, as mentioned. As expected, to be fair, I think.
23s before the international break.
So nearly 84 minutes on the clock. 6 scopes injury time. Probably about 3 or 4 or so added on as well at the end. Be very careful as he switched on here. We're doing okay. I think Orsic is off a little for Croatia, so we kept him quiet. Sorry for Zagreb. Manalo was on. I don't think I've heard of him, have I? Goal in Serbia. I think we're great in Braga. Quite interesting to see who it will be for that. Prague lead Berlin 2-1 again. Fair enough. 85th minute on the clock nearly. I mean, it took a minute or two or so off for the subs there, so hopefully Masuaku plays well because he can be a very big player for us this season. And out from the back. Just well down the line to Masuaku. So we're going to 3 at the back. As I said, half time. Well, I once got a second goal, we should do. Would have done that a bit earlier, but you know, as you said, the commentator there, don't want to mess this up momentum wise too early. I think Masuaku will take it. Hopefully Arlemenko does this because this might suit this competition really. Masuaku, just be careful, don't do anything stupid. Noble. Soucek. Hold back. Bowen. I think everyone's going to get a run out here, really, aren't they? Which is good. You know, would have liked to see Kral if anyone of the new signings or an Areola, maybe the two of them get a chance. But I think Areola get a chance the weekend, you know. How are we doing, mate? Noble. Oh, Bowen's been poor since he came on, hasn't he? Tight angle, 86th minute nearly. Kept in place somehow. Soucek, play. Noble again. Ooh, sloppy from Soucek. Cresswell on the left, switch play. Soucek loses again. I think Soucek's been very poor today. Not his worst. Sam can lead a counter here. That's when Diop cut out. Left for Fornals. Thinking of it. 87 minutes in early. Suaku in the left. It's really good. Best as they're throwing for West Ham, 87 minutes in early. I think we're going to win this now, you know. I don't think we should be looking at losing that. And again, goal here now, and they've got a few minutes to get equaliser, so they're worried. Counter advantage for Zagreb. Tolic. Is he off? He's just done, is he? Juric. Oh! Brilliant ball into the box. He was on at the end, but Fabianchi collects. Very dangerous ball to be fair in that time for him. Looked well off it. Just inside, was he? Well, I was close to be fair then. 88 minutes in early. Croatia. Another game in our group B and Genk would draw 0-0, so that's a good result for us. You know, that's a big chance. If we can go off and beat Genk BN in our next game at home, we're going to put ourselves once, probably realistically, like at least 4 points. Worst case scenario, so our best case scenario, it could be after 2 games ahead of getting third and first. So that's big for us. So check, 88 minutes. Diop. Space. Yarmolenko. Tries to run past one. Does he step overs? There we go. Does he step overs? Doesn't lose the ball this time from the Ukrainian. That's all he can do. I'm fully convinced that's all he tries to do. Step over session. Drifts onto the right, Benrahma drifts to the middle. Benrahma handball. They claim for handball for it's literally handball for. You claim your handball for yourself. It was a penalty. Hope we get a penalty. Noble scores it. Nice finish from Europe. Suaku just sits down your man on the left. Press on the overlap on the left. Yeah, it's 1-2 touch max move now. 89 minute in early. Still 2-0 to us in Croatia. And the Hammers are going back to East London with 3 points, I reckon, here. Very, very impressive this is. Out by Zagreb, another West Ham throw-in. Tolic, I think, at the end. Ralston, Rabbits 4, Celtic 3. South Spain. 7-goal thriller, just wow. That's all I can say. Coming up to second to the 19th minute now. You'd definitely like to think that should be that year, to be fair. Wonder who's going to man match. I would say Rice or Frederick or someone. Only Frederick being quiet second compared to the first half, so that'll be very interesting. Genk have actually won at the end away to Rapid Vienna. Onahu. Slavia Prague beat Berlin 3-1. Quite interesting. Clean sheet be nice, they really wouldn't. Moscow have equalised at home to Marseille. It's 1-1. It's interesting. Belgrade lead Braga now 2-1. Yeah, 19 minutes. Just see it out. Big win for us. We're doing post-match reaction player rating strap to this live stream as well, so on video, so don't be afraid to get away from us. Big win. What a way to start the group in Croatia, seeing us. 3 minutes only max out of London, full time. And we started the second half very worrying, so to finish off the second half the way we did is very, very impressive. I'll say it again, very, very impressive. Cresswell on the left. For Noble in the middle of the park. Suaku in the middle. On the left and behind. Fredericks. Brings the corner, is he? Tries to get past him, should be, or it's another corner. I think it's the 7th of the game. It might be our first corner of the second half for the Hammers. Should Ben Rama did that. Rama swings it in. Up with Diop. There's a foul, an injury there to the Zagreb player on the line of the box. It's Ademi, the captain, I think. Siren's gone off. Is that on the TV or outside? What happened there? Did he climb his goalkeeper, did he? His ankle just, somewhere his Achilles, something happened to him just there, but nothing in particular he did it. Galatasaray already beaten Lazio, never mind. I think they're on it. I think we're going to win this here, you know. I think we're going to win. The scores are going to stay the same, I reckon, to be fair. Very, very good time. About to draw 2-1 in France away to Rennes as well. Slavia now lead Berlin 3-1 in Czech. We're just gaining late possession on the back. They're not going to score here against us, so what a start to Europe life this is, let's just say.
Those 2,000 West Ham fans, it was certainly worth picking out the passport. Those PCR test forms to fill and awkward travelling and queues at the airport, not to mention financial outlay. This has turned into an I was there night. But here's a last thrust from their hosts.
Zagreb just swing a ball into the box late, but it's not cleared away. And it's all over in Zagreb. Croatia is a happy hunting ground for us as it's finished Zagreb 0, West Ham United 2. We kick off our European journey with a win, and join us very shortly, guys. That's the West Ham boys march on. 2-0 winners in Croatia, guys. Back post-match reaction to their ratings very soon, guys. Stay right where you are. Come on, you Irons.